Staff management. You got different roles that exist within an organization, and you may not have all these roles. There's a lot here, but this is a pretty good description of a wide view of them. Security engineers, people that design security, the high-end implementers of it, people that are going to coordinate it, make sure it works together. Policy specialists, people that design policy, build it, work with executive management, make sure that policy makes sense. Executive management probably isn't going to write the policy themselves. We say it comes down from executive management. They had this great idea. They call the policy writers and say, how can we make this into a policy? The policy writers turn their desires into that policy. Access administrators, we're looking at more the individual network administrators, not the senior engineers, people that the system administrators that are going to give or deny permissions to different resources, control them. Project managers, people that are going to oversee a project from initiation all the way through completion. They're going to manage the resources. Project management has a lot in common with CISM because you're looking at projects, you're looking at budgeting, you're looking at resource management, you're looking at timelines, you're looking at completing tasks. Very similar in scope. Project managers are involved with projects. We can go above that to program managers that oversee multiple projects, of which you have something like a CISO, who's kind of the equivalent of a program manager with individual security managers under them as project managers. Compliance liaisons, people going out to different departments. They work with those departments, and they come back with information, letting you know about compliance, whether or not the controls are working, the constraints are working, if people are following processes, if you have compliance. Security architects design at the very high level, and then the engineers implement. The architects are going to say, we need security here, we need firewalls. The engineers are probably going to select a type of firewall, the model for its capabilities. The architect says what we need, the engineers implement it. And awareness coordinators. Training and awareness is cheap. It doesn't cost much compared to the benefit it provides. Remember, your greatest risk is from your people, but they're also your greatest asset. We can reduce the amount of risk that they bring in, dramatically reduce it through awareness. We lose so much danger. So much becomes better. The awareness coordinators set up training. They set up campaigns, posters, messages on the screen, the message of the day, emails that go out to remind people. They help set the culture. They're involved in getting people to think a certain way and valuing certain things within the organization. It's critical, it's important, it's relatively cheap compared to other items while providing one of the strongest and greatest benefits.